That's good. You said yes. What about you, Chris? Are you excited about our best offer sale coming up? Oh, Zachary, what about you?
Sounds pretty cool.
Oh, gosh. You better stick around, folks, because on your telescreen in front of you is going to be our greatest sale of all time. Of course, I'll say that for the next sale, too. We're going to use this same footage. Oh, Steven, please! We have to sell this stuff or we're going to go bankrupt. Oh, where's Kurt? I can't. He didn't come in yet, did he? Kurtie. Maybe he'll help tonight. We always have our big load of extra, well, let's call them guest stars. They're all going to join us for our sale today. I hope. Stick around, folks, because it's coming. It's coming. Well, so's Christmas. Are you ready for another best offer sale at TNT Amusements? It's going to start soon. This is our preview screen. Yes, that's good. You said yes. What about you, Chris? Are you excited about our best offer sale coming up? Oh, Zachary, what about you?
Sounds pretty cool.
Oh, gosh. You better stick around, folks, because on your telescreen in front of you is going to be our greatest sale of all time. Of course, I'll say that for the next sale, too. We're going to use this same footage. Oh, Steven, please! We have to sell this stuff or we're going to go bankrupt. Oh, where's Kurt? I can't. He didn't come in yet, did he? Kurtie. Maybe he'll help tonight. We always have our big load of extra, well, let's call them guest stars. They're all going to join us for our sale today. I hope. Stick around, folks, because it's coming. It's coming. Well, so's Christmas. Are you ready for another best offer sale at TNT Amusements? It's going to start soon. This is our preview screen. Yes, that's good. You said yes. What about you, Chris? Are you excited about our best offer sale coming up? Oh, Zachary, what about you?
Sounds pretty cool.
Oh, gosh. You better stick around, folks, because on your telescreen in front of you is going to be our greatest sale of all time. Of course, I'll say that for the next sale, too. We're going to use this same footage. Oh, Steven, please! We have to sell this stuff or we're going to go bankrupt. Oh, where's Kurt? I can't. He didn't come in yet, did he? Kurtie. Maybe he'll. What was the delay here? It's 7:05. People were waiting for us. Can you check and make sure on your phone we have audio?
Sure.
What happened? Who messed up my... We weren't very well prepared, were we? Thanks for joining us. It looks like we got 48. I wanted to start with 50, but we could start with 48. Listen, this is sale number 56. 56 of these stupid things. Chuck is with us, my Chuck. Chuck, step over and look. What's that boy's name?
Everyone.
Scotty, come over here, Scotty. This is Scotty. You remember Scotty. Gino, my redhead, is next door delving into boards for the next show. And by the way, the next show is in 2 weeks, 2 Sundays, the 21st of August. We gotta get rid of this crap. So I mean, we have crap. I'm glad to have you all aboard. Linda is, or Terry is looking. She's keeping track of the chat. BCB is here, and Arcade Legends. Phil's here.
Hello, Phil.
My Pete is here. Pete has climbed aboard. I'm gonna have to get more glasses. I need to clean these. Let me see if I have some cleaner. We have Robert's here. Daisy is here, the unicorn. Are you that Daisy? I know who that is. Where is that boy? Chris? Chris, come in here. Chris drove from Michigan. This moron came from Michigan to pick up deluxe Space Invaders. And then we found out he has been on twice on David Letterman's show. He's a magician. And once on Jay Leno.
Yes.
And he's also been on Rachel
Ray and Rachel Williams.
America's
Got Talent. You can
America's
call me
Got
Chuck.
Talent.
You can call me Chuck if you want.
They booed him off stage on America's Got Talent. Oh,
You know.
God.
I was trying to do
Hey,
my
David
stand-up.
Countryman's here.
You don't like my jokes. They
No.
don't like my jokes.
Nobody
so.
liked his jokes. But he drove here. He stayed overnight. And Steve Zamonsky, where's Steve? Steven, come in here. This is the infamous one and only Steve Zamonsky. Steven is the man that fixes over the phone and tells you how to fix your Jersey Jacks when you have a problem. Can we still? We can't see you, Steven. We can. No, you have to see. There's the screen.
Hello,
See,
hi.
and you were looking there. See,
At the camera.
at Mr. Camera.
Yeah, Mr. Camera.
He's staying overnight. We're going to have a bunch of people at Applebee's tonight.
Yeah.
But without any further ado, this is a best offer sale. It's also a buy it now sale and the right price sale. You have to make a bid at some point tonight if you want to be entered in to win our contest at the end of the show. So at the end of the telecast, that'll be item 36. We're going to give away another bottle of my hot sauce, an X-Pin cozy cup holder. Here's something interesting. It's an original, brand new. It still has the plastic on it. Fishtails key ring. And I have something really nice. It's a small metal, a mounting from the Pinball Museum in Australia. They gave this to give away at one of our shows. And of course, our signature hat. So you have a choice of a black one or a red one. And we discuss that if you're the winner. And it's free, and we ship it to you free, no matter where you live in the world. Even if you're in Canada, that costs me a fortune to ship.
Yes, it does.
So, first item is a simple item. We have made this a buy it now. It's a Trivial Pursuit game cartridge for a Sente system. It plugs in. This is all we have. This is what I found outside. I made it a buy it now. I will guarantee that it works, okay? Because it did come out of a working game. It's been in a box its whole life. But there it is. And here is the price. Terry, how much will we give this away for? To the first person that hits the buy it now can buy this for $45. There's nobody hitting the buy it now button. There we are. Oh, well, she started the countdown. So we got 16 seconds left. Nobody wants my cartridge. Oh, God, nobody wants it. I thought this would fly out the door. I understand you may be able to change the... Okay, David Countryman has bought it. It is sold. Chuck, it's sold. Now, listen, don't worry about billing. Don't do anything. We're going to send you an invoice. Just any of you that have purchased from us in the past know that we'll charge you a fair price for the shipping. And if it turns out to be cheaper, we'll actually send you a refund. Who does that? Only me. Well, I have other people that will too. Listen, the next item of the night is this yellow Neo Geo cartridge. It's 161 games in one. It is brand new. The problem is you're just getting the cartridge, not the board. The problem is I've got this little air conditioner blowing on me. My main unit took a dump. It's only running half. And being fat like I am, there we are, that's better. When we start a game, all right, it's loading the game, you're going to hear the sound. The game visuals work perfect. Is it loading? Is it playing? There we are. It makes sound, and it plays all the sound, but it has some background distortion. But you'll be able to hear all the sounds of the fighting. So I don't know what's going on, but it's definitely in the cartridge, okay? There's something in the cartridge. And this is one of those expensive cartridges. Hey You has hit the minimum. Start the countdown, because we never got a chance to even use the cartridge. I couldn't even send it back. Oh, because I didn't try it enough time. But if you keep the volume low, nobody will know the difference, right?
There you go. Problem solved.
So I can hear it talking and everything, but there we go. So anyway, hey you are now the owner. Thank you very much. So remember, it's just the cartridge, but for $35 now. If Hey You only buys this cartridge, I can put this in a flat rate padded envelope. I'll wrap it in cardboard too. It's only going to cost $9 to ship it. See what I mean? Anywhere in the United States. So we will keep the prices down. Hey, Boosted Blue is here. That's a new person. Ryan is here. Retro. Jeffrey Cross. Ryan. Now here's something really weird. We tested this, and you know what? I meant to have a cord handy. This seems to work. By the way, we cleared out Fat Joe's base. It's almost all gone, and he had a lot of these test pieces. See this test piece here, and this actually functions and fires up. Uh-oh. I didn't think of a cord. Let's see if we have a cord. Let me see if I can pull this one over. I didn't even think of that. See, because a cord, I don't want to unplug the whole affair. Let me go down on the floor and plug this in. Oh, what I don't do for this stupid show.
Be a good time for commercial break.
Anyway, it's already met the reserve, which is $30. Let's see. I had it on. Where's the on-off switch? Yes, the little light is on. The tester light's on. And we got the thing to move, didn't we? He did get it to move. It came also with this one, because I think you plug something in here. This comes out, and then you can plug in these other. It's an in-circuit transistor tester. And the guy told me it did work. For test for leakage, AC, but start the countdown. Firefox is on. If you're not happy, you could send it back, but I would think, I did a little research, and these sell for a lot more, and we're willing to sell it because Joe wants it out. He screamed at me, "Get rid of it, Todd." So who will end up with this? It looks like it's going to be, no, it's Felox too. A new bidder, and it is sold. Felox, you were the owner. Thank you, sir. And we will now move on to the next item. As soon as I unplug, we're going to have to do a better job with this another time, but not tonight. Someday. You wrap the cord up. See, I can put this in a box with padding. We can ship it UPS. By the way, it'll either be priority or UPS. If you're overseas, beware, nothing's cheap anymore. We can still ship overseas, but it tain't cheap. It tain't cheap. There's another plug to plug in. Oh, God. This is a neat thing, okay? It uses a computer plug, And this was an oddity. So we open it up, and it comes with these cables. This is a tester for Mars equipment. Mars coin mechs and other stuff. It's got a lot of switches. It does have these fancy plugs. See, this would plug in, and then the other end would plug into your Mars coin changer. So if you were doing adjustments and stuff. It does light up, the lights come on, everything. So it does come with 2 cables for testing. And there is a space for them to go on. I got the lights to light up, so we know it does work. We have a $20 reserve. Firehawk has bid $15. So it's basically this tester to test coin mechs, or actually bill acceptors and such. I think it would be kind of neat to have, especially with all the little switches, all the little lights come on, they're little green LEDs. I saw this online for a lot of money. It was up to as much as $200. Big Joe used to fix coin mechs, and it does come with a power cord. So start the countdown on this, Terry. Should I plug it in to show people? It doesn't. Why not? Well, it doesn't look like anybody. I'll use this plug. Terry, freeze the countdown so I can try this, because people might want to buy it if they see the lights on. So when I turned it on, it did this little test. So all the lights popped on. A 00 comes up in the telecounter here, and I guess you flip switches and push buttons, and you test various parts of your mech. Escrow, Enable, I don't know. I never saw one, so I never operated one. So anyway, the countdown is done, and Big Bob, okay, no, sorry. The countdown just started. And it does come with 2 cables that fit into the plugs on the top. So you don't have to find these or fuss with them. And it makes neat sounds. Yes, Chuck, you think anybody, Big Bob is the winner? Thank you, Big Bob.
Thank you, Big Bob.
You will make Big Joe happy because he wants it out. I'm going to put this cord in. There we go. Good. There we go. I think we have another Mars tester tonight, or maybe it's going to be next week. I think. You know?
Maybe.
Okay, here we have a perfectly working. This is a buy it now, right, Terry? Yep. Okay. This is a buy it now. So we sell this, you buy it, we ship it. A nice clean, it even has the cardboard backing on it, because we pulled it right out. Where did we take it out of? Judge Dredd. There's virtually no burn in it at all, but it's bright and clear. Everything works. All the pixels work, all the lines, everything's there. And we have a buy it now price for any pinball machine from 1991 through 2007. What is the price, Terry? Wow us. Nothing.
Wow.
Thank you. Sold. Okay, Cuda Sales has purchased it. Thank you, Cuda.
What is number 6?
6 is Road Blasters. Now, boys, it's in this machine. Now, I have to turn the switch on. Terry, we need a cameraman that can show. This big thing next to us is here for a good reason. Can any of the other people work the camera or whatever? What happened to Gino?
Yes, we're okay.
Gino is next door, going through our boards. Here's what we're doing. Do you see what's on the screen? Oh, wait a minute. There's nothing on the screen? There's nothing on the screen. Wait a minute.
Let's chop.
There's nothing.
A reflection of chocolate.
All right, let me turn the brightness up.
Oh, we have.
Okay, do you see what it's doing? The board is trying to load. This is a Road Blasters cartridge that powers up with switch bank error. So that's what it does, okay? Now, somebody said it on one of the forums, it's an easy fix. We're not interested in fixing it. However, I'm going to turn the game off. I need one of you people to unplug it. If you hand Mr. Camera back to Terry, if you reach in, the cartridge will simply unplug right in the front. You'll actually see it. It's the simplest system. The System 1 was terrific, and it was just amazing. The board is super clean, but I want to show you something important. You noticed it said switch bank error, okay? Now, these boards all came, if you've been watching us, we sold a ton of System 1 stuff. By the way, it looks like we're up to 95 viewers, which is really nice. It's always nice when we're up high. Isn't it, Terry? While he gets the cartridge out, look right here. One of my fans and buyers actually had this made. It says TNT Amusements. If you zoom in, sweetie. Let me move it over. It's a little hard. There we are. There it is. Presented to Todd N. Tucky for Universal Greatness. And it changes colors. He also brought us a whole bunch of food.
It's a beautiful thing.
My Tony.
It's beautiful.
Tony, I don't know if you were watching. Tony came down yesterday and picked up his Mystic and his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're bargain basements, and he's going to fix them himself. They did work fine. And electronically, they were 110%. That's a good percentage. Oh, where's that board?
Scott's pulling it. What board is it?
The bottom board.
The one with the tag on it. I just couldn't see. I don't have my
It
glasses.
just unplugs. Yeah, because right now, Firehawk is the high bidder at 60. It looks like Jeff just went ahead, didn't he? Didn't Jeff go ahead, didn't he, young man?
Yes.
He did. Did you check in okay? Oh, ask Steve, did you want to go in and play any games? No. Do you want to play the Toy Story? Oh. Well, you don't have to fix it. Can you imagine 5 Toy Stories? That's number 5. Zero adjustments. 0. See, don't say that. And the Guns N' Roses next to it. We unboxed. How many months ago did we unbox that?
It's got to be at least, 3 or 4 now?
3 or 4 months ago, a brand new Guns N' Roses from the new batch, the last batch. The batch made November. 0. The only thing that went wrong with that game is we've had to change the rubbers already. Isn't that something? Wore the rubbers out. And the shooter spring, that little lightweight shooter spring broke. That was it. Nothing else. Isn't that something? Anyway, we're up to this. Here's the surprise. The tag on it says bank switch error. This tag has been on it for ages. So we knew this had bank switch errors since the day one. So I don't know where the bank switch is, because there's sure as hell no bank switch on this. But something's wrong with it. But somebody said it's probably a simple fix. Who knows? Anyway, start the countdown, because Firehawk is number 1 at $85. And the countdown has started. Jeff wants this board for $90. It's clean as a whistle. Nobody has dicked with it. That's important.
It is very important.
When people dick with things, that's important. Can you go in the fridge and get the out of the silverware, get a bottle cap opener and open up a beer for me? Alcohol free, of course. I'm thirsty. The countdown started. Did you notice, if you're new to our site, anytime somebody puts a bid on it, the countdown resets to 20 again. So you don't have to wait 4 hours. you know, for something. We get these things over with unless I get off on a tangent.
That never happens.
I'm busy selling. Yeah, I could sell fastback. Which one? We do have records. The winner is Jeff. Thank you. And we're up to Mr. Do.
Mr. Do it is.
I found a Mr. I couldn't believe my good fortune. I had put this Mr. Do up on the rack upstairs. I had tested this ages ago, and I said, you know what? I said, I haven't had a Mr. Do pass through TNT in ages. I'm just going to dump it. And I want to dump it to you. A working Mr. Do. You'll hear the starting sound. There it is. That starting sound means it's loading. See, in the old days, this is what they did. The brightness is going to be too high. So I'm going to turn the brightness down. So there it is. Mr. Do, a bit of history. The first kit to be ever made and sold in the world by Universal. And I think, until Mortal Kombat came along, it was the most popular kit in the world. An amazing game with random mazes. Random mazes. So the pattern wasn't there because there just wasn't one. Because the darn apples appeared everywhere. So here we go. We got a full tilt as the high bid. Start the countdown, Terry. We're moving along. We're at item 7, and we started at 5 after.
It's a beautiful thing.
Oh, that's because I wiggled this. Darn it, I wiggled the connector. You're training Scotty? Good. David Countryman is the high bidder. David is interesting. David and I go back so many years. We go back, David. How many years do we go back now? It's Acid Rain is the high bidder. Let me just reset it. My vertical hold is I bumped the vertical hold. Let me find it. So anyway, I really bumped it.
Yes, you did.
It's not happy with me. Nobody's happy with me, Terry.
It should get in line.
Anyway, Acid Rain is the winner, and we should get in line.
We should.
All this requires lineage. Let me get the picture up. There we go. I think it's half unplugged. I will retest it. I think this plug came out over here a little bit. Come on, baby.
There we go.
There we go. I think the plug was half out. No, it's not. I'll make sure before I ship it, I will retest it, David. Huh?
Acid Rain got it.
Acid Rain got it? Oh, okay. We'll retest it, make sure it's good. I will personally do it.
You.
I've been swapped for an NBA Jam Jamma. This is not tournaments, NBA. Board is as clean as a whistle. Oh, put this. Well, he has his own.
As a beer drinker, trust me.
I'll forgive you this one time. I was getting desperate.
Your
Can you
brewski,
plug?
sir.
Can you plug this back into? Oh, the road. Is that the Road Blaster board? We should put that up on the shelf so we know where it is. But if that's the Mr. Do. Okay. Anyway, let's get this one powered up. You know what? I think my JAMA connector's taking a dump. I think that's what my problem is. I think after plugging it in and out so many times. Steven, can you go and get me in the back a can of contact cleaner? I'm going to try that. And then, they say what, baby?
Say when you sing all the 45 singles, you'll delay the show an hour.
That's ridiculous.
Who said that?
That's ridiculous. It's more than an hour.
I don't. Oh, okay. BP said that.
Hi, BP.
BP doesn't like me at all.
BP sends you great coffee. He likes you a lot.
He does. He loves me. And Yetis is here. Good. Thank you, sir. Anyway, we've got our picture on the screen. There it is. I'm going to squirt it later. That way we know Mr. Do is good. I just bumped the cable. It's not happy. It does not like me. Listen, this contact cleaner, somebody said they paid like $15 for it. You can buy it for $6 a can if you buy a case of 12 from AVM in Florida. It's called Max Pro Contact Cleaner. And it's a big-ass can. It's 11 ounces. The greatest stuff in the world. We have gone through hundreds and hundreds of these cans. So I just thought you should all know that.
Yes, not all of them have been applied in the proper manner, but that's another story.
Well, that's true. That's true. Anyway, Terry, can you start the bidding? Tim Dog is the high bidder at 90. And I'm going to bypass the countdown. Well, I'll let it go through so you can see. There are no bad chips. $90 for a working logic board for NBA Jam. So you can update the board, remember, to... Let me just do this. God, I wish I'm going to have to get another Jam connector. It's not happy with this connector. It tain't happy. See, Steven, do you see the problems I'm having, young man?
Nothing like pseudo live TV.
Well, things get live, things get hairy, but we always persevere. We always persevere.
We do.
We do. You have to.
We'll make it happen.
You do. And we do make things happen. So this time I'm not going to touch the board. I'm going to keep my paws away from it. So I don't touch the cables, but I will touch my 00 Heineken. So I'm not really drinking on camera. Did the bidding go through?
Tim Dog.
Tim Dog bought it for 90?
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tim. I hope you can use it. I see these selling for like 175. But that's why you're buying from me, so you can make money. We took this out of a class of 81 Namco that we sold to a home. There we go. That's better. It's working fine. It's a stacker. It stacks 500 bills. Nice and neat. Is this a guess the price or a buy it now?
Guess it.
Okay, this is a guess the price. Can you turn on the guess? So now, this is the opportunity. If you have I think you're not going to bid anything. If you bid something low, like $5 or $0, you will be entered into our contest automatically. Because if you don't bid on something, you will not show up on the screen. So this is the app. I'm not going to be selling this for $20. Excuse me. So that's the golden time. But if you're serious and you really need a clean as a whistle, it's an AE 2631 D5. So this would have probably been made in the mid 2000s. Let me see if there's a sticker. It would be 110. Yeah, these are always 110. Yes. So all you have to do is plug your plug into the side. Into the side here. Okay, the countdown is on. Terry, do you think this is going to sell?
No.
It better sell. I can't quite see. We have a $65 bid, a high bid. It did sell. And look at that. I wanted $55. Big Bob won. See, that's the neat thing. Josh, I could have sold it to Josh and made it. That's 2 appetizers tonight.
See that?
2. After 9 o'clock, it's half price appetizers.
They're lucky I'm here and not there.
Aha! Chuck wanted to buy some of. Oh, thank you. That's much better. Now I can see.
Look at that.
Otherwise, I gotta show you this. Curdy left his little glasses here. He's so cute. Look at his. God, how thin is his head? How can you get this on? I can't look. I can't.
Don't even do it.
I can't get it past my fat. She just said fat. This is Chris over here. He's hiding behind the box. Here, show your face again. I want to show your face. You annoyed me all day. I took him out to Bonnet Lane Diner this morning because that was near my church. I said, we have to go here in case the breakfast is delayed. I can leave and get to the church on time. Get me to the church on time. By the way, we found a filmed recording of me performing at a show back in 2000, I think in 5, and I sing Roger Whittaker's The Last Farewell. I will be posting it soon, and you will be able to purchase. We will be selling large, giant earmuffs with a TNT logo on them, of course, that you'll be able to purchase. I want to be famous. Good. I get this screen. All right, listen. We have some brand new flyers. We've put them all inside. Each one has its own plastic holder. Black Knight, 2000, I mean. He rides again. Interestingly enough, it's printed on silver paper. It's very nice. I could see this in your house.
It couldn't be printed on black paper.
Pistol Poker. They only made 200 of these. Now everybody wants it. Stupid Mario Brothers. That's two-sided. The Sopranos, two-sided.
That's R-rated.
Now here's a game that no one wanted, now they do. Bally's Radical. Steven, did you ever have a Bally's Radical?
I bought it from you, sir.
Oh, he does. I want it back.
I gave it back.
Oh.
But I did have one for a couple of years.
Oh, I think I sold that to Timmy.
You sold it to someone.
I did. This is a one-sided flyer, the original $1 million foosball table. Sega revolutionizes redemption. It's called their Awesome. It's called Awesome. What the heck is this?
It's awesome.
It looks awesome. It's a car racing game of some sort.
Awesome.
Okay. There's a dart machine from TGI, long bankrupt. They lost everything. Now here's an oddball one. Rockola made a handful of these. It plays 45s. It's called the Sonic. The Nostalgia. I mean, the Nostalgia. Wrong, not the Sonic. That's a different one. They made this to compete with the Wurlitzer. It was very, very fat. I remember it was fat.
How fat was it?
As fat as me. All right. And lastly, Smart Ball. And the two children posing are the daughters of the wretched owner of this company, the Smart Industries. So he got his family, including him, in every single thing. Start the countdown, Terry, because BP Haas wants these badly. And it looks like BP, you were going to get them. So far, so good. There's only 13 seconds left. 13 seconds. Yes, my little Curdy Birdie, I called him to see if he would go. I asked him questions about my roof air conditioner. BP, you're the winner. Thank you, sir.
Congrats, BP.
Appreciate it.
Good call.
We have two air conditioners at TNT. A small one that just cooled the offices at 6 rooms, which is 4 ton, and our big one that cools everything, including back here, which is 12 ton. Well, guess what? The 4 ton unit threw a compressor. I had already paid $500 for a new motor. Compressor went bad. They wanted $3,400 for the compressor. And the machine is 35 years old. It's a rust bucket. So I said, forget that. Get a price for a brand new unit. The 12 ton unit, one of the 2 fans froze. So we're only getting half the cooling power. Hence this little thing blowing on me so I don't pass out. My boys are passing out.
Ugh.
But look what we have here. A Bronze Age basketball. They're supposed to come this week to put the motor in. So I was up on the roof looking at trying to find a number on it. The board is clean as a whistle. All right. I think I looked for the Crystal is not only present, but she's standing at attention. However, the ROMs are missing. This took 4 ROMs or 12 PROMs, but none of them are there. And the processor's not here. And also, these other 2, I don't know what these would be up here. So, somebody took out all the socketed chips, but there's nothing missing. It even has the 2 heat sinks here. Obviously, these things must have gotten red hot. And best of all, the edge connector's not burned up. So what we need to do is to sell this to the Headless Horseman for $35. Is anybody going to bid 40? Wow. No, they're not. There we go.
That's a great deal.
It is a clean board. Maybe if you put ROMs in it, I mean, at least you have a nice board that no one's dicked with and sucked stuff off of. It's never good when things are sucked off, is it?
Depends on the circumstances.
I like that answer. I like that.
Yeah, well,
Well,
inspired right
now you could back up to the loading dock.
No, I couldn't because there's a nice looking black vehicle in the bottom of the
Is that you? You
Wait,
need
to
to
the
move.
loading dock or to the
No, this one. No, this dock. They're going to come in here. So I will have you go out so we can get out of here. We want to move. These people want the show to move. And then if you move out, then we can get his games in. I almost said garbage.
That's so unlike you.
This is brand new.
Moving out.
Who on planet Earth would have a brand new, never used VS Baseball? Me.
That's it.
The backing is still on it. Who else would have a brand new VS Golf but me? It even has I guess, an inventory number on the back. Who but me would have a brand new, it still has the inventory number on it, champion wrestler, but with the corner, somebody took their teeth on that corner. But it's beautiful, and it's new.
The twins probably have one of those.
They may, because they love wrestling. That's right. Tommy's not here, or Timmy, right? I don't see them on.
Seen them yet.
And look, we have another brand new one, the Gladiators, and I have one of these boards up tonight. So you could buy the marquee. It still has the inventory number on the back. Brand new. Mike, we're brand new a go-go so far. So all are brand new. Wait a minute, we have more new. We have a brand new, it still has the sticker on the front, but it's called Match 'em Up. See. Oh, I did? Okay, I'll get that. Okay, I didn't see that. Thank you. See, I'm going to show that in a minute. So Match 'em Up is brand new. Now, this paper comes off with Windex and finger rubbing. So you soak the paper, let it soak, and then you rub it with your fingernail. There's also a brand new Tic Tac Trivia. You can see some of the colors. Okay. And there's also a brand new hit game. This was a big game, Phrase Craze. And then lastly, as Stephen pointed out, I missed it. It is a brand new USA Classics. So, Shane is willing to give us $40 for all 8. That's $5 a piece. $5 a piece. So we started the countdown timer. Shane is still the high bidder. There is only 13 seconds left to see if anybody wants to outbid him. I don't think anybody's going to outbid them.
I don't think so.
I got to figure out who that is, Terry.
Uh-oh. Where are the sales? Oh,
It's the fourth one tonight.
bids up to 50.
That's obviously a sick person. Shane is still the high bidder at 50. Terry, want to find out who that is so I can track them down
Uh-oh.
and have them. Brian Hoots.
Marty K. Oh. Oh, my God. This is a war thing.
Yeah. Brian Hoots is a sick man.
Bryce.
Bryce Hoots.
Shane's back on
Very
top
sick.
again.
All right. Boy, what's wrong with these people?
Yeah, well.
Huh?
That's a steal even at $60, I think.
Yep.
It's a
So
great
60.
deal. 60 is-
Thank you, Shane. It's sad we have people that are
People are stupid.
sick. A lot of sickies out there. They can't bid, and they certainly won't be in my free giveaway, will they?
Probably not. No.
Anyway, so I want to research them and then report them to the YouTube people so they can be banned for good.
Someone does not know how to spell Monaco.
I don't know where. Oh, can you move to the next item when you're ready?
Oh, sorry.
Good. Okay. What we have here now, this is item 13. We're moving right along. It's 123 viewers. Anyway, let's see. Okay, 2 Monaco GP. These are for the stand-up, little stand-up, or the cockpit. Okay? We had a Monaco here we could test. This is the board that runs the displays, the digital numbers. It does not work. That is board number 1. And we have one of the 2 logic boards. This is our Bronze Age department. The sound and game powers up. The sound and there's sound and graphic issues, but it won't actually start a game. So I was told one of the chips on the board is what is in charge of actually hitting the start button, the credit button. See, on this game, there actually wasn't a credit button. Did you know that?
You step on the pedal?
Yes, all you do is put a quarter in, the game starts.
Oh, okay.
So that's how it started. So there's 2 boards. They're clean. Nobody's fussed with them. There's no digs and dumps done. H has offered $75. Andy Dick's Dead Lizard is next, Terry. There's a button to report to the police. Okay, so we'll have them killed. Anyway, can you start the countdown, hon? Yep. We have a new one. Flaming Hot Brazilian Bites.
Flaming Hot can type quickly.
Well, they're making their account.
Somebody's about to win. H.
Well, they're very sick.
H got it.
H has won.
Congrats, H.
H says no. Wait a minute, Terry. Is right, but is H not H? Are you not bidding? H is up there. He says no, and then he says no.
There it is again.
PCB has typed nice.
PCB. That's
H, can you tell me, killed or at least?
Maimed.
Oh, okay. So H, you're the winner. I just want to make sure you wanted the Monaco.
Gladiator.
Okay. Well, you saw the Gladiator marquee, and here's the board. These do not pop up. This is a Tatio board. If you buy from PCB Junkie, he's the only one that makes the Tatio Gladiator 2 JAMA. So it's very nice. So you can get the board. This is a actual fun game. It features a full-size gladiator marching, and they're trying to knock off his armor as you move. So you have to protect your armor. Acid Rain is the high bidder at 50. So the game works fine. The board is clean as a whistle. And
Sounds good. Looks good.
it does. And this game actually made me money. This was one of the kits that they offered. And I used to watch the kids move along and rack up quite a few points. Brian C., you're the high bidder.
$55. Good deal. Good deal.
Okay, Headless Horseman doesn't want item 11.
I pulled 11 out. We've got it out, so we'll put it back in.
Okay, 11 is the
The
basketball.
basketball.
Okay.
Take it all out.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
doesn't want it, so we'll have to put it back in.
Well, we can.
Yeah.
You can.
Well, you have a 25 bit.
What? Okay, but was that the reserve?
20 was reserved.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we'll put it back in. Brian C. Acid Rain has just jumped in at 70. No, it's not Everett. Everett wouldn't do any. Everett wasn't mean-spirited. So Everett, it's not Everett. It's a very unhappy person who right now, well, no, he has his pants down at his ankles, dreaming he was with me.
Oh,
What do you think?
I have my pants. Never mind. Let's not go there.
Yeah, that just killed viewership.
Yeah.
No, we still have 142 watching.
Wow, this is going back and forth here.
Well, let's see. Okay, so we have 80 by Acid Rain. These are $5 bids, which I think is a good bid.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Some people like to do $10. So no, I like $5. By the way, we will ship these out quickly.
Acid Rain.
Acid Rain is the winner. We will ship very fast. Anybody that's bought these boards from us, we'll pack them, send you a bill. They'll be out within a day or two if you pay. Thank you, sir. All right, what we've done here, we've got a Burger Time that does work. We had this at another sale, tested and working. Okay, and it just doesn't seem to get any love. I was selling these for $3 and $3.50, but what we're doing is we're putting this down at a nice low starting reserve of $200. I figure somebody has to want to buy this board for $200, and we do. Tim Dog is in. Yes, Tim Dog. Isn't it nice when we're not waiting? We're not waiting for the stupid thing to load.
Yep.
Oh my gosh! All the Burger Time was such a great game. An original board you can install in your game. It'll also plug in, I'm told, into a bump and jump.
Oh, really?
It's the same edge connector. So you could, if you had a bump and jump, it'll also plug in. Yeah, that's it. Burger Time and bump and jump. He's actually written it down. This JAMA is from PCB Junkie. The JAMA connector. It's a Data East JAMA connector, even though it's a Bally release. So Bally got it. Terry, can you start the countdown, honey? I didn't know it didn't start. You know, so many people converted the Burger Times to a million other games.
I know, and it's a fabulous
gosh.
game. Love Burger Time.
Oh, it is. I didn't even look. Hey, Eric, you set the time right on our clock here.
I can't see what it says.
Here, let me look.
It's 7:53 right now.
Yep, that's right. This is the end item of the night. Tim Dog is the winner. Thank you, sir.
Congrats,
He got
Tim Dog.
200. Tim, if you bought it for a game, great. If you bought it to resell, I hope you sell it for a lot. Because you see, if you don't sell it, you won't buy anything else from me. Am I right?
You are right. You are always
And
right.
it's nice when I sell,
Amen to that.
because we have too much stuff. My Gino is doing a lot of work next door, going through stuff. Okay. These are for parts or repair. Iowa, I think, can you, Iowa may have, hey, sweetie, I think Iowa was bidding on Burger Time.
This is a glitch again. This is a buy now.
Okay. Yeah. So, all right, now let me tell you. Yeah, I think Iowa was trying to bid on the Burger Time, but it was too late. It is a nice clock. Yeah, I'm very pleased. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you very much. I'm glad somebody likes us. But as you saw earlier, one person who kept registering a name does not like me, and I think I know who it is. This wretched, creepy guy that lives over in Jersey. He's really creepy. Oof, horrible. I think it happens. I think they got the wrong one. Is there 20? There's 20 of these.
Tammy is
Now,
here.
my Tammikins, you finally showed up.
Hi, Tammy.
Tammy's album is coming along nicely. She got all the songs approved. And I am going to work on the list because I have some people that are owed either hats or T-shirts. I actually got one of them out already. All right, here's what we have here. We have 20 Gottlieb System 1 boards in various states of disarray. I would say all of them are missing one spider chip and other things. But we wanted to sell them, and we came up with a price that will make your head swim. Oh my gosh, this one's mine. Now, oh, wait a minute, let me show you. There is one board. It said memory reset. It was my board, but it's missing the one spider chip. But it had a memory problem when I sent it to Joe. Here's another. So there's 20 of these for parts or repair. But I believe every single board is missing one spider chip and other stuff. And there's battery damage and things. But we've come up with a price that will make your head spin. Because it's, in fact, the lowest price we've ever sold something for. What's that, Bob? What's your username? Is there something? Who's typing now on our site? You. Okay. Oh, Vivi just sent us $5. Thank you very much. And a newbie. We appreciate it. We will use that tonight because I'm going to take all these people to Applebee's. Again, we went last night. The waiters and waitresses love us because I tip good.
No doubt.
I tip good. Remember, you never tip badly. Okay. And there's more. What, young man? Of course you can join us. The boy wants to join us. We have to get those games off his truck, too. I don't know if you were able to help, what's his face? Because I think he had 2 pins. There's another. All right, Tammy is watching. Terry is here playing. Here's another. I need my head Todd. Here's the price. 20 boards for this price. $100. Cuda Sales has purchased them.
Congrats, Kuda.
$5 a board.
Good.
Lowest price we've ever sold them for. Joe said, get rid of them, Todd. You know, we've sold more System 1 boards than anyone on the planet combined. Nice. Used ones.
Nice.
Nobody has sold so many. But we appreciate it. Okay, our next thing, Todd the Pinball Hunter. Here we go.
I get it.
We have records to sing.
I can't find
and
them.
I
Nope,
think
can't find them. Nope, no records.
I think this man with his spectacular voice
Nope, can't find them.
oh, is going to assist me.
Sure.
Okay.
Now, here's the deal. Here's the deal.
Hold on a second. I want to say to everyone who's watching,
They can't see you.
It's okay. They can hear me. I tried to
Cock
hide
the camera.
records.
Show
I
Chuck.
tried to hide the records. Okay? I did. I put them over here.
He didn't, Stephen. They didn't hide them. We're going to send somebody out to help you. Oh, there's a chaka wood sitting on top of on the right side. There's an electrical box, and it's a wedge of wood. So once you roll it up, you chunk it in. So on the right side, about face high. Now here's the deal. These are all brand new or like new. Most of them are back-to-back hits. Now, for instance, if I give this to you, can you sing a piece of that song? Just a piece.
Only you can make
And the flip side is another hit.
only you. I know this song.
The Great Pretender.
Great
Pretender. There you go.
Good. All right.
I don't know the words, but
Well,
That's how it
here's
goes.
Paper Doll and I'll Be Around Mills Brothers. Slide that back in
I
the
don't
case.
know either of those.
I don't know them
Got
either.
me on that.
Paula Abdul.
Okay.
I don't know.
What's her song?
Opposites Attract. Oh, I want the two Meatloaf hits, including the 7-minute and 6-second all-in-one record, Paradise by the Dashboard Light. Let me sleep on it. Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Dun, 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 dun. Let me sleep on it, and I'll give you an answer in the morning. I gotta know right now. Do you love me? Don't you?
I was more into the mashed potato than the meatloaf,
2 out of 3 ain't bad. All right, can you sing this song?
maybe.
I don't recognize that one.
No. Guns N' Roses moved to the city? No.
Every day, every day.
Take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
Are they pretty there?
Oh,
Look, Philadelphia freedom. And then I saw her standing there with
yes,
John
I
Lennon,
do.
Billy Joel, the piano man, and the entertainer.
It's
Back-to-back
9 o'clock
hits.
on a Saturday.
Look, please stay at Up on the Roof by the Drifters. Her hit after hit. Curtis Lee, Pretty Little Angel Eyes. Boom. Pretty Little Angel Eyes.
Boom. I don't know this song.
Wow.
It's Pretty Little Angel, Pretty Little Angel, Pretty Little Angel.
Eyes.
Okay, Hootie and the Blowfish. Time. Billy Joel, only the good die young, and she's
Only the
always
good
a
die
woman.
young.
Always.
She's
a woman
always a woman to me.
She's always a
Bobby
woman to
Brown.
me.
Fierce Tiger's a high bidder. My prerogative. I don't know
You're
that.
my prerogative.
You recognize that?
Yeah.
He was a
Oh.
DJ. Of course he
Oh.
recognized
I am
it.
still a DJ.
I'm sorry. He's still a
If
DJ.
anyone's having a wedding,
Mitzvah,
The Knack,
funeral,
funerals,
the Knack, My Sharona,
bris.
car wash grand openings.
and Squeeze Tempted. So two.
my Sharona.
You missed
Aha!
by the fruit of
Back to
another.
back Frank Sinatra hits.
Oh, I know all
Cycles,
these.
Cycles,
No, I don't know that.
and My Way.
I did it my way,
The Supremes.
and now the
You
end is
can't,
near.
you can't hurry, love. Oh, you just
can't
have
hurry,
to
wait.
wait. The theme from New York, Frank Sinatra.
Start
and you and me.
spreading the news.
Sweet Child of Mine, Guns N' Roses. Oh, November Rain.
I didn't think this could get worse. And yet,
And
here I am.
wait a minute, here's the really neat thing. This is the longest 45 I've ever heard of. It's 8 minutes and 53 seconds. They packed on this 45. They're micro grooves.
This is the longest
Good
segment
grief.
I've ever
Nobody's bidding. It's got a lousy
Nobody's
$100.
bidding?
I might.
$100.
If I look like this is a hostage,
Bob
maybe I don't
Seger.
understand.
Bob Seger, all-time rock and roll. There's 50.
My hometown. Bob Seger.
Stir It Up by Bob Marley. Nobody wants that.
Nope.
And Vogue. My Loving. I don't remember that, but you have to know.
Remember En Vogue.
Tektronix, Move This, and Pump Up the Jam.
Pump up the
Pump
jam.
up the jam. Pump it
The
up,
Chordettes,
pump it up.
Mr. Sandman.
Oh, that's one of my favorite songs.
The Angels,
Boom, boom,
Thank
boom,
You
boom,
and
boom,
Good
boom,
Night.
Boom, 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 boom,
My
boom.
Boyfriend's Back.
My boyfriend's back.
The Temptations.
Temptations.
My
Hometown.
Girl. The Way
My
You...
girl.
Uh,
Talking about my
Spiral...
girl.
Spiral Staircase.
How
What the...
come if I look there,
Never heard of
my
that.
head is turned?
Because the camera's there.
There's Mr. Camera. That's the television
I'm so
set.
glad you were
Are
on
you-
TV before.
My
This
God.
man was on television.
That's a television. That's
I
a
don't know what I'm
monitor.
doing.
You're so useless. Boys to Men. Okay. Glenn Miller.
Uh-huh.
Moonlight Cocktail. And Pennsylvania. Oh, Pennsylvania 65000.
I love that song.
Moni Moni. Moni Moni. And
Moni,
Crystal
Moni.
Blue Persuasion. The Monster Mash Party.
One of my favorite songs.
Bobby Boris Pickett. And the flip side is Monster Mash.
Encore,
Two
I'm with
back-to-backs. Okay, Jimmy Buffet. Margaritaville. And the flip side is Come Monday, we'll be all right. Come Monday.
Monday.
And Madonna's Material Girl and Angel.
you. BP
My
House.
hometown.
Will Smith, Men in Black.
I'm hoping for someone to save me.
Will Smith.
The
Smack.
Four Lads,
Right.
Not
Chris
Too
Rock.
Much. Moments to Remember. I don't know those.
This is Will Smith's hometown, right?
Salt and Pepper.
Sort of.
This is,
Born and raised.
look at this odd disc. Salt and Pepper. Let's talk about sex.
Baby. Little Spinderella in there. Here we go.
Tom Cochrane.
You.
The Doors. Come on, baby.
Set this pile of records on fire.
It's only 2 minutes and 52 seconds. We're up to 120 so far.
Wow.
Love Me Two Times is the flip. The Limbo Rock,
Good
Chubby
song.
Checker.
Good songs, man.
Flipside Pony Time.
Good song.
The Tokens, The Lion Sleeps Tonight. A wing a wet, a wing a wet, a wing a wet, a wing a wet. Here's the jungle the mighty jungle. It's my Ricky Martin, Livin' La Vida Loca, the album version. The flip side is the Spanish version.
I can't do that.
Did he die?
Can't even read it.
No,
he died?
no, he's
Ricky
doing
Martin
well.
did not die.
Little Eva's The
Oh, that was George
Locomotion.
Michael that died.
Did George Michael die?
Yes, he did.
Oh, shit.
Quite some time ago. You can't say shit on this broadcast.
That's right, I can't. The Locomotion. Come on, baby.
Do the locomotion.
Louie Louie.
Louie.
Twist and Shout.
Whoa.
That's the Kingsmen.
Oh,
On one side, the Isley Brothers on the other. That's a double.
wow.
Elvis Presley's Love Me Tender.
Love me tender,
The B-52's Love Shack.
baby.
Love Shack. Wow, 125.
Scatman. Oh, this is a great song. I'm a Scatman.
I love that song.
Boop, boop, beep, bop, 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 bop. Boop, boop, beep, bop, 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 bop. And the flip side is the Macarena.
I refuse to have anything to do with the Macarena. Okay, I gotta draw a line
Look, a
somewhere.
village people in the Navy and macho man. I've got to be a macho man. Barry Darren's Mac the Knife and Beyond the Sea. We have two left. Rod Stewart's Maggie May and Keep on Dancing by the Gentry. So that's a double album, double people. And finally, Lou Bega, Beauty on the Television Screen. And the flip side is Mambo number 5.
Mambo number 5.
That's the
It's
one.
the only hit he ever had.
Oh, Brian is willing to give us 125.
He's willing to give
If
us
we
125
start the
to stop us
countdown, if we start the countdown, if we don't reach $130, I'm going to sing all these songs again.
I agree.
Yep, Colin has seen to it. That's my Colin Rathall bet.
This is going to buy at least one appetizer.
Ryan is correct. Todd is a nacho man.
Mom is sitting at my boyfriend's back and you're going to be in trouble with you.
Oh. Danny has jumped ahead at 150.
This will buy
So mommy's watching, mother?
a pretzel cheese appetizer.
Oh. Yes.
PCB junkie, you're
Tonight,
right. Who isn't
appetizers a
nacho man?
go-go. Danny, you're winning these at 150. There's 3 seconds to go, and it is done. Danny, thank you very much. $3 a record. Back-to-back hits like brand new. A good deal. We're glad you got them, and we're glad you're happy. We are now up to 2 dot matrix displays. Now, here's the deal. These are working fine. Okay, they work. Let me rephrase that. They work, and they're slightly weak. This one is a little weak in the corner, right here. But other than that, it's fine. Over here, he has an arrow. You know, I wonder if there's a... Yeah, there's some dots on one line here. Okay, this second one, it works perfect, but the last line is out. We drew a line on it. The last line is out. So what we've done, we have both displays at a reserve of 20. Will anybody put a bid in? Nobody is interested. So that's $10 a display. You put this in the one that you're selling on Marketplace for next to nothing, or at the local auction. I'll probably end up selling them to my competitor, and he'll put them in one of his shop games. Nobody wants them. Terry, just do one more time. 2 dot matrix displays. It looks like nobody's interested in these. So they both light up and work, but they have minor issues. We have an offer of 20 from Hey You. That's $10 a piece.
They met the reserve.
Yeah, I mean, I see people selling dead ones on eBay for $30. I mean, who's going to buy a dead one? But Hey You is going to be picking these up cheap. And it's good. I'm glad you're getting them. Thank you very much. Hey You, $20. See, there's bargains a go-go
Bargains
tonight.
a go-go, they're all.
We're the end of page 1. Page 1 is over. We have page 2. We are officially halfway over. It is 8:10. We are an hour and 5 minutes into the telecast. Things are going well. We have 3 power supplies. We put a brand new power supply in every game we sell. So hence, we get a lot of these in. These are working, all 3 voltages. Okay? We have 5 plus 12. This one has actually plus 12 and minus 12, and 5 volts. These have -5, 12, and 5. A slightly different combination. They're all 5 volts. They're all screw terminals. And Terry, are these a buy it now or a guess it? These are guess. So who is going to guess right on the button how much I want? Now listen, this is another one of those things. If you want to be entered in our freebie contest, you have to put a bid in. So if you put a bid of $5, you have no interest to buy these. You can put a $5 bid in and you'll be registered. If you've already made a bid tonight, even if you didn't win, you're registered. So we have somebody that said they'll give us 30. Somebody else said they'll give us 40. Only two bids.
Wow, I'm surprised.
I'm shocked. Nobody else has bid. Will they sell? We got another 30 or 45. That Jonathan guessed it right on the button. I wanted $40 for the 3. Sold. Thank you, sir.
Oh, I wanted that.
Well, you will want this.
You should have been.
I have another. I already sold 2 of these. 2 working. See, when I had the caveman here, I was able to test all those boards. I have another 6-board caveman set, tested and working. All 6 boards, all the inputs work, the color's good, all is well. This is a working board set. And Terry, is this a
Buy now.
this is a buy it now. So here's the deal. This is going to be the lowest price I've sold a board set for. It's a lot lower than the original prices I had wanted. And I figured out, I found the perfect price that people will pay for these. I shipped one to Australia and I sold one on eBay. I actually got more money on eBay. It's $600. Does anybody need a working caveman board set for $600?
Price.
That is a great
That
price.
is a good price.
If you have a caveman, you put it inside your game. Because I am the only person in America that has a board set for sale that works. And you can check. Nobody wants my stupid board set. I'm speechless. Ah.
They're missing out.
Ah.
All right. We'll put this over.
Okay. Well, I'll put it on. I'll put it
I
up.
wanted that.
I'll put it on eBay for $700.
And it'll sell.
The caveman.
And it will sell. Well, then they'll ask me to come down. I'll come down to $650. Still going to be more. Look, who needs 8 Bally boards? Richard, thank you for Applebee's. Stuff them. Okay, Richard, you get to point at the person you want me to stuff. He's thinking.
And what about the other 2 that are off camera?
That's right. You know, where's Steven? Oh,
You started singing, and that was the end of him.
I got rid of him. Speeders offered 40. So we got our reserve. Joe, we got these from Joe. There's no battery acid on this. Damage. All the socketed chips are missing, but nothing else. Everything else is there. And there's no damage here. Okay? Okay, that's board 1. This board has ROMs in it, and at the top it has a processor. But somebody left the old GE battery in it, and it did leak. It's got a 5101 in it, too, actually. I'm not sure. See, it's this. These 2 chips and that jumper wire mean that this is like Flash Gordon or newer. So that's what this board is. This has some battery damage that could be cleaned up. That's board 2. Board 3, no socketed chips. There's battery damage on the bottom. But it's a newer style board with a jumper. Board 4 is a chime coil board. And it's got a little bit of acid on the bottom, but not much. Okay, so and the socketed chips are missing. Next board is got that stupid GE battery in them. I mean, Joe got these boards in. When we got games in, the first thing we did was break the battery off and throw it away. Joe got these boards in, and I don't know why he didn't do that. This has acid. Now here is another one that actually has a 5101 in it and another chip. And it is a 32. It's a chime coil board. Okay? Now here's a board that actually worked. Now here's the deal. It worked. We put a lithium battery in it. It still has the lithium battery in it. It was for a Rolling Stones, and Joe fixed it in 2015. We got the game traded back in, and the board wasn't running. We put an Altec board in it. The 6821s are gone, as is the 5101. But it does have Rolling Stone chips in it. And lastly, it's a Stern chime coil board. And written in the corner is Game Room GRC. It looks like Game Room Stern CPU ROMless. So it came in without ROMs. There it is, 8. Speeder, you're the high bidder. Countdown has started. Who will end up with these boards? Go ahead.
Richard also said the stuffed Hawaiian shirt side.
I saw that.
So Chris.
Okay,
Stuff.
you're gonna get stuffed with the appetizers.
Oh, with the appetizer.
Yeah, what did you think? Oh,
Oh, yeah. Who invited this guy?
Bjorn. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. From cold and windy. Oh, we could use some of the cold here. It can't be cold now in Denmark. Could it?
22.
Maybe his air conditioning is working.
Wow, Bjorn, thank you very much. That was very kind of you. We really do appreciate it. It's very kind of you to do that. Now,
8 displays.
we have 8. Are there 8 here?
I believe so.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay, here's the deal. We tested a bunch of these. These are Williams displays that Williams used in all their pinball machines from 1977 through 1980. Firepower was the first game. Was it Firepower? Oh, my. No, it was after that. Black Knight was the first game where they abandoned this system. Also, a Shuffle Alley that used the strike zone. Now, here's the deal. This one works, but the glass is bad. So the display, it's clean. Everything is working. It was working, powering the other displays, but the glass is the glass is bad. The same thing on this. Glass is it says bad. No, wait a minute. Well, this one, somebody was busy sucking out the ass is bad. Somebody was busy taking the resistors out and board. So this is the only parts board. Okay, so, but this one was marked dead. Now, the glass may be good because there's no titty on the back, but we marked it bad December of 11. Okay, this one works, and it says here, this segment out. Okay, it's out. And I think the problem is the glass. So when you plug this in, all the other displays have a bad segment. And I just tried this one, so I'm pretty sure the glass is bad. And that's causing the other glasses to go out. This one's marked bad glass. This one's marked bad glass, but it's working. This one has no glass.
Zero glass.
Okay, and finally,
See the problem.
all right, this one, before, it doesn't, it has a protection there. It says it burns.
Oh, it burns.
Now, somebody put sockets for where the chips are, and they're just sockets there. I guess they intended to fix it, but it was burning. All right, start the countdown. There's 8 glasses for $35. MJ 2500 is getting it. So most of the glasses will power up the satellite board. So you'll have to put one of those 6-digit glasses in it if you want that credit window to light up. It looks like MJ 2500 is going to be the winner, guys. Thank you very much, MJ. You got him. Excuse me.
Williams soundboards.
Okay. And this should be marked.
23?
Okay, it is. But you know what, Terry? It says here 4, and this says 7. Okay. No, there's 5. Can you change it to 5? 5 Williams pinball boards. There's 5 only. The reserve is going to stay at 30, and I'm going to show you why. This one has new caps in it. However, the new caps did not make it work. It's missing the processor and the game ROM. Okay, they're all missing the game ROM. Actually, no, one's in it. I can see one in. Here's another one. All the caps are brand new. Okay, and it has the processor. It's hanging on by a thread, but it hangs. Yeah, I have to push that back in. It does have a processor. Okay, but no game ROM, and it's clean. But apparently they changed the caps. It still doesn't work. Here's another one. That's a $12 cap right there. It has a brand new cap here. The other caps are not new, and it has the EEPROM in it. Yes, it does. But it doesn't have the processor, and it didn't fix the problem. So there's another. That's 3, right? Or is that 3? Okay, number 4 is all there. No, it's missing a processor and the game ROM. But I can tell you, this 5-volt cap is bursting.
Yeah,
you see what they do?
Oh yeah. Yep.
It's really horrific. 45 lousy years.
You would think it would last longer.
45 lousy years. Okay, and finally another one. The caps were. These are new caps. 3 new caps. You have to fix the board. The processors have been removed, and also that big fat 10,000 microfarad cap. Josh is the high bidder at $40 for 5 boards. That's $8 a board.
That is good.
A good price. Yep. And it sold to Josh Gorham. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate it, sir.
Congratulations, Josh.
We're doing well, aren't we? We're knocking this crap out.
Moving it right along.
So we are now up to the Mortal Kombat 2 logic board. We have a minimum of $75 on this board. Now, this is 2, not 1. It is functioning. There is no, I can tell you right now,
It's clean.
it's very clean, but the battery holder wing broke off. So you're going to have to put a battery holder in it. Okay? And of course, you'll have to add the soundboard to this. This was in a box upstairs. I was actually trying to get boards. My partner is Mike at Automated, and he needed some Neo Geo and Mortal Kombat stuff. So they were down here dropping off all those wonderful games. I didn't turn it on, did it? It's not on. Is it on? Yeah, it is. The light's on. It's being fussy. So anyway, is this that connector again? Darn it. Let's see if we're getting... Let me turn the brightness up. There we are. Brightness was down. There we are. Okay. So the board runs. It comes up with no errors. You will need a battery holder. A couple of the little pins have to get straightened. And, of course, the soundboard. But it's a Mortal 2.
Yeah.
$220 is Shane's offer. Start the countdown.
That's a good price.
Now, can we do the Mortal Kombat sound? Dun 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 dun. You're not doing the Mortal Kombat sounds. Dun 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 dun. You have to roll it a little so they can see your face. Dun 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 dun. We're entertaining. We got 140 viewers.
That's fabulous.
And $250 is offered by Shane. The countdown is at 14 seconds. Does anybody else need a Mortal 2? And Scott is even commenting, my Mark is here. My savior, my Mark has bought more games.
Yes,
I think Mark has bought more games for private use than anybody in the country.
Probably right.
Other than a dealer, like somebody like Robert Burke or something, who has. These are for private home use only, not to be shown in arcade. We did sell it. What was the sale price, sweetie?
That was $250.
$250. And who was it, honey?
It was Shane.
Shane. No, folks, we're getting
Love that movie.
close to the end here. We only have 10 more items. So you need to put some bids in soon. Now, we have another time for you to bid because we are giving away another bottle of my exclusive Billy Mitchell hot sauce. The last winner was Arthur OK up in Canada. I shipped it to Canada. We have a beautiful pin from Australian Pinball Museum. He gave me this to give away. I have a Fishtails, brand new. It still has the plastic cover on the front and the paper cover in the back. You could use it as a keychain or you could use it as a light up. Of course, I'm going to give you 2 signed cards from me. Of course. Oh, listen, look at here and see if you can find postcards. And find all the postcards you can find.
What? That would look fabulous from someone's rearview mirror. I'm just saying. Could you see this hanging
yeah, if you
there?
took the plastic, the paper off, the lights would shine in it.
This is perfect.
And an X pin, cozy holder, and your choice of hats. Really, that's all you found?
Yeah.
I have them. You know what? I didn't prepare well.
At least half of the hat is good. This side is pretty good. That's.
You don't like me on there? Now you have a choice of red or black. So that'll be the winner.
Could you take
Does your face come? You could unthread it. It's embroidered on there. As a matter of fact, Terry, can you tell them who it's the embroidery shop will embroider these wonderful things for you. It's called Happy Stitches Embroidery. We spelled that wrong.
Yes, we
I
did.
forgot to fix that. STITCHES. Happy Stitches at AOL. Now that's the Facebook page, folks. Don't remind you. Scott, I'm right here. I can hear everything you say.
Howdy, Arthur. Good to see you, my man. Hope things are well.
Arthur, did you
Door
get
for the
your
Lord.
box? You should have gotten it by now. I will get Todd and his lovely wife to come over someday. You don't have any hours away you are, Mark. You're 14 hours away. I looked today. I wanted to see how close you were to that movie theater I worked in. But he's a whole up there. We got in. We keep getting cards from some. These are obscure cards, and they have bags written on the back.
Whoa, what does the front of that card
Yes,
say?
Daddy.
Whoa.
I'm Daddy.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily meant that way, but all
Oh.
right.
Bags.
I thought I was Dad. And look, please save me Dad bags for Christmas. We're still getting these cards. We've gotten dozens of them. Maybe not dozens, maybe a dozen or so. And some of them have very old postage on them. This one has postage from the 40s. Uncirculated poster. Somebody has spent a lot of time. This one's from Berlin. Well, not mailed from there, but this has an Edgar Lee Masters stamp on it for 6 cents. And a Christmas USA stamp that was 15 cents.
Wow.
So it's very old. It's really neat. I don't know who's doing it, but they must like me, and they think I'm their daddy. Happy Father's Day, Grandpa. Can't wait for Pentastic with
Do
you.
you have any other old mail we could go through?
I'm trying to think. I guess
Old
I got an
electric
Indiana
bill or-
Jones one. Cue the John Williams score. This is from my daughter. These were in the same box. I instructed the boy here to find all the postcards in the box. He only found the 4. We have them all over the
Do you have any
place.
of those AOL discs we can open?
Oh, yes. Remember you used to get AOL? I remember that. Oh, I should share this. It's kind of cute. Don't ever buy anything online and send you something on Facebook. I ordered 3 fully stocked toolboxes. Okay?
They are fully
And it was
stocked.
like $12 or $13. So I said, wow, what a great deal. And I got 3 of these. Fully stocked. And they're fully stocked. They didn't say they were for a dollhouse. And no returns. They said we didn't lie. That's what they told me. Wow. Who wants this class of 81? It's a JAMA working board. I've sold over 400 of them. I am the largest seller of licensed Namco boards in the world. Here's the price: $175.
Wow,
Mike,
and it's,
70. No, you won't find this board anywhere in the world for that price, will they?
Nope. Not
Thank
one.
you.
No
No.
chance.
You will pay 200, 225. How are you doing, Stephen? Do you need do you need this boy here with a hair to assist?
Everything's in.
Then you need a drink out of that soda machine.
My lovely wife is tuned in and watching.
Here, come over here so your lovely wife can see that you're not a layabout and just sitting around. See,
Hello. Mr. Cameron.
I'm gonna take care. I'm gonna stuff him until he bursts tonight. Bursts. Then tomorrow morning he may join us at Applebee at Daddy Pop's. Yes.
I'll be at Applebee's.
As long as Applebee's tonight, Daddy Pop's tomorrow.
I'll be at Applebee's in the morning too.
I need
Applebee's in the morning.
Okay,
Applebee's
now-
in the evening.
Applebee's at supper time.
Yeah.
That was the McGuire sisters. Da da la la da da la la da da la la da da da.
Help me.
Square.
I'm blinking. Help.
Square. Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time.
Number 26.
Okay, look. Turtles. Now, here's the problem. There's a problem. Big Joe told me I fixed the startup problem. It wouldn't start. And I said, it's marvelous. He brought it back. He was as proud as punch. I think it was this chip right here that he changed. It was the input chip. The problem is he did that, but I said, well, where's the sound? So the game works, and we got sound to work once when we flexed the board. Oh. See, I have amplifier sound. But when I flicked the board,
Something's trying to connect.
so I think it's one of these little connectors.
Yeah.
So let me put it flat on the table. I'll push on the chips. Ah,
I heard that.
anyway, start the countdown. Big Bob is willing to pay $210. Nobody has dicked around with the board. Yes.
That was so not worth the bleeding in my ears.
Oh.
Should have been here for the 45s.
Well, he got the it starts now, but darn, now there's no sound. Now, it's trying. Anyway, Big Bob, you want it. It's $210. Working, the board is worth $400 to $450
Ta-da.
for sure.
All right.
And these were popular at the last show. Big Joe came up with 10 more of these marvelous boards. 10. These are Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man. We had a reserve. Tim Dog got the reserve. Joe said, I got to get $5 each. And it looks like all the socketed chips are missing on this one for sure. I think they're all missing. Now, I'm going to stack them every other board so they stack easy. This has a few socketed chips present. Nobody has sucked anything out of it. There was a time when they needed the ROMs, and Pac-Mans were getting converted right and left. All right, Josh Corbin is now the high bidder at $150. Braden is now $150. Oh, look, this has a satellite board, and it's a factory satellite.
Yep.
It's still the factory wire ties. That means nobody ever took the board off, but some clod took the stupid socketed chips out. I think it was Joe. Keep in mind, Joe is fixing hundreds. Big Joe has fixed hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of boards over the year. Hundreds. There's another. Logic. Can't read it. I could only read the word logic. Another board here. We have obviously not done anything to repair, or we haven't switched chips or borrowed anything, but in almost every case, it looks like every case, it's just socketed chips, and not every one. Now this one was converted to play Miss Pac-Man, and they added the extra 2 chips and ran the jumper wire. So that was for a Miss Pac-Man all-in-one. That was popular for a while because you got rid of that daughter board. Another one. Now this one has the rams in it, which is kind of nice. The rams are in it. And lastly, this one. Start the countdown, Terry. Look, it still has the old ground on it. That's neat to find that. This was soldered on.
Look at that, yeah.
This must have been a mispack, man. Anyway, so there we are. The count is on. You can put them back up here. Thank you. I'm putting this man to work.
Yes, you are.
Braden is the high bidder at 150. It's done. Now, what we're going to do, as you all know, we're going to put everything in boxes, weigh them, get a price. The bigger the box or the further away you are, it'll go UPS. We'll get the lowest possible price to ship. And if it turns out to be more money on shipping, you will not pay it. If it's less, I will send you a refund. And I'll send I won't go below $1. But I have sent out a couple dollar ones over the years. I've sent out 2 and 10 and whatever. This is a Frogger board. It was marked Works, Bad Graphics. And I think I know what it is. I think the frogs.
Good night to digital
you know what,
confusion.
Terry?
Thanks
Can
for
you
joining us tonight.
zoom in on this new thing? 34 sees it. Now we don't get sound because of this system. Does it look like the graphics are bad? It does.
I mean, they're bad. That's
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So some of the and it's not a loose chip.
Awful, but not
It's not a loose chip. I didn't take the board apart and look. But start the countdown. $50 by new thing is the offer. It looks like there's some factory, not repairs, but jumpers back here. These look like factory. But I don't know. I'm getting little sprites in the thing now. Brian C. Oh, I think it's because I wiggled this.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Did they pop in right? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Well, anyway, there we go. $60. Jeffrey has offered 60. Yeah, you know what? We're up to item 28.
Wow.
Time is running
Time
fast.
is running fast.
Time is. What, sweetie?
So Tony's vinyl, I can tell you, yes, there's really cold air coming out of that little box in front of
It's very
Todd.
surprising.
It really
I
is.
have to look and see if
Do we
the
have enough water?
water level. I bought this online. Yes, there is. It's cold. It's not freezing cold, but it's cold. And we bought that on. Thank you very much. The board has sold. Was it 60, Terry?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And there is Cheeto dust.
I hope
coming
you
out of
get it
I'm afraid.
fixed.
All right, what do we got? Oh, asteroids.
Okay, can you zoom the camera back, sweetheart? By the way, this is the last item of the night. It's a very old, it's a 50s potbelly clock that keeps perfect time. As you can see, this is the time we are now. I went and found some more boards. Asturds. I'm sure these don't work, even though they have a lot of the chips and things are intact. So I'm going to show you. This is a deluxe board. Okay? The ROMs, all 6 ROMs are intact. The memory chip is intact, but the 2 processors are missing. Everything else is on the board, but one of the 2 pots, the little dial, is broken off. Nobody unsoldered it, it's just broken. So that's Asteroids Deluxe. There's a second Asteroids Deluxe that has the 1 processor and the memory chip, but the ROMs are missing. And it does have the dials. So obviously you could get 1 processor and put it on there, 1 dial. So that's Asteroids Deluxe. The last board is Asteroids. Asteroids it says here, quote, "Oh, it's my board."
Shocking. Oh,
TNT.
yes, it is. Look at that.
And he said he fixed it, but it didn't work.
Yeah, well.
It says TNT. He charged me $90. When did he charge us? It says 3/1, but it doesn't have a year. Anyway, the processor's here, the 4 ROMs. It's missing 1 socketed chip here. It has a brand new Crystal. And she is leaning on top of another chip. So Crystal is bent over. And
Insert your own joke here.
and it looks like Joe ran out of the 4 XY chips up here. So the 4 are cleanly sucked off. Rather than fix it. And look, it's my own board in his pile of boards.
Yes, it is.
You know what? He's a creep. I should tell him off, shouldn't I?
I said no!
And then I won't. Well, start the countdown. Tim Hoffman. Timmy.
Oh.
Timmy's the one that bought at the last show Major Havoc.
Yep. Yes, you did.
That was a wonderful sale. Tim, you got to tell me if it worked. Tell me in the chat. It said it worked. It was on my working shelf, and I had tested it. We have 120 offered by PCB Junkie, 1 complete Asteroids Deluxe, missing the processors. 1 having the processor and missing the ROMs. And then the third one is an Asteroids having all the chips in it except the 4 at the top in the vector circuit. 150 from Jeff. That's $50 a board.
Good.
That's a good one. That's a good bid. Yes, Black Square says I'm the #1 outlet for clocks. Now next sale, I'm thinking of doing a motion lamp.
I love it.
It's
Great
neat to sell this artsy fartsy stuff. Star Guy has sent $2. TNT forever, unlike that horrible wretch.
Exactly.
I think I know who it is. This nutcase from Jersey.
You didn't say that correctly. Can't Forever's.
Well, the chat's small. You blew me up so I could see my face.
Okay, look, we can make you small.
No, I don't want to be. I can't see the offers. Thank you, Jeff. Jeff is the winner. Item 29. We have 30, 31, and 32, and 33, and 30. Well, we still have some items.
We do have
We have 132 viewers. We lost some viewers.
What's next?
It'll
Battle
do.
Zone?
Battle zones. All right, here's the deal.
Is this a single or
We are
double?
now finding, it's 3 boards. Here's the deal. We are finding battle zone boards now.
Battle Zone!
I have not tested these, but here's the deal. I figure if they're missing a part or two, they probably don't work. So here's the deal. I got 1 logic. All the ROMs are in it. But Joe...
You want me to put that dust bunny back?
No, I don't think... Oh, it's missing 1 chip. 1 chip. It's only missing once. It's got a new machine socket, but the chip's missing. And it looks like one of the pots is missing the volume. So, and the crystal is present. So the board is all there, the logic. And I have 2 soundboards. Now, they're both missing one of the big chips. I never researched it, but let me see. But all the other chips are in place. But believe me, if it's missing the 1 chip, I'm sure it doesn't work, even if somebody put okay. I'm sure it's not. So you're going to have to do something. It says that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Now this one is missing, God, the same chip?
Yep. Looks like
I thought they were all the same. I don't know. It's missing the same chip. All the little chips are there.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's an odd lot. 2 sound and 1 picture. And Jeffrey has offered us 70. But guess what?
What?
That's not enough.
Oh,
Big Joe
you're
says,
kidding.
and here, let me pretend I'm Joe. I got to get $25 a board or I'm not selling them.
So we need $5 more to get this out
I
of
don't
here?
think we're going to get it.
Oh.
Terry, start the timer. I think we're stuck on this. I don't think anybody.
So BP, I saw that your son is in
Now,
the
BP,
chat.
yes. BP, son is named Daniel, and he's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Hello, Daniel.
Hello to Daniel. Daniel and the Lion's Den.
There you go. I like it.
You're famous, Daniel.
See that?
I'm going to guess your parents named you after that wonderful man, Daniel. And guess what? He became king.
He did.
Daniel became
He
king.
did.
You're a king, Daniel.
Not only did Daniel become king, but we met our reserve.
We went $5 over.
Told you. Look at
Tim
that.
has reset the counter.
Tim's got it.
This is
85.
exciting. Now
This is
look,
exciting.
isn't this better than waiting for somebody to count down out loud
Yes.
for 60, 59, 58,
I'll do that if you really want me to.
57. Oh my gosh, 20 seconds. If somebody's serious, they'll hit the next bid. Boom. By the way, Jillian, my Jillian, wrote this wonderful program. It is available for lease or purchase. It's got the tiniest glitches. It's running great. Tim,
running
you
great.
got all 3 boards for 100.
Congrats, Tim.
Thank you, sir. That is item 30.
By
We're
the
up to, we're off a page. Now we're on the last page. The last page. We're on a jump bug.
We are.
This is one of the few video games I can play well. All right. Now, here's the deal. I didn't test it. We went next door. I was all excited when I saw Jump Bug on these ROMs, but I was in shock and upset when I noticed that all these ROMs are missing. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just 6 missing. I don't have the ROMs. I'm not going to burn them. I'm not doing anything. I'm done. I'm out of the picture. So the Jump Bug board is clean. There's a possibility.
It's clean-ish. It's covered in spider webs.
Well, yes, it has.
Oh,
Crystal is
there.
present.
Yeah, she is.
She's laying
She is
flat.
laying flat.
She's actually glued down.
Ah, you mean she's stuck down?
She's stuck. And
Wonder
we
how that
think
happened.
and Star Guy. Oh no, new thing just went 65. I think it's worth that. It's clean. This is a great game
It is a fun.
with the leaf switch joystick that Rockola put on it. You have such great control. You can literally move that car and jump to the next thing and back up. Oh, it's great. I got really master at control at this. I played it for hours. I loved it. Jump Bug is start the countdown, Terry. Terrykins has started the countdown.
Sure thing, Kurt.
Kurt's not here.
Keep calling me Terry. I've been driving.
Oh.
Except deleting the bad words.
Good. Arthur said he's doing okay.
Arthur, my friend, I'm glad to
You
hear
bought
you're
it.
doing well.
New thing, you're the owner for 65. I hope you fix it and sell it for 250. Yeah, you have to. I don't have a problem with you selling these and making a nice big profit, because then you'll take that money and you'll buy something else
All
from
right,
me.
now we got a box of
Okay.
stuff.
Now here's an interesting item. I bought from a man a box. He drove here. He junked.
Beer down.
Beer down. It
Party
was
foul.
almost done. Almost done. Beard almost finished. Okay. Oh, wait.
I got it.
You got it. Okay. We got in a Mega Race cocktail. He was going to make it into a multicade. He pulled everything out of it. There was no logic. Oh, no, the logic board had acid or something. But I wanted the monitor because that's the same monitor in an Asteroids Deluxe cocktail. So I kept them, but we have the joysticks or the control panels from the cocktail with those expensive controllers. They're spinning beautifully. Okay? There are 4 of the lit Atari style start buttons. Okay? The lighting is there. Everything is intact in terms of plugs. Okay? Okay, the second one is here. So there are 2 complete in good condition control panels. Okay, with the controls. There's also the entire, this is the wood sides that snap on. The entire harness and transformer for a cocktail. Okay, so this is what you're going to get. Now, this is heavy, so this will ship UPS for sure. But it's a complete, undamaged, unhacked transformer and control panels for a Mega Race. Now, if you have an upright and you're having trouble with a controller, baby, this is a golden opportunity because you ain't going to find the controllers anywhere on Earth, are they? It
Nope,
has met
not
the
a one.
reserve, $50. Start the countdown. So we got a $50 offer for the 2 control panels, the wiring harness, and the transformer for a cocktail. I think it's a great deal. And the transformer is the special wiring for the light bulbs in the control panels. Did we sell it, Terry? We did. It is sold to Firehawk for $50.
It's out of here.
So $50, bought it. Thank you.
What do we got next?
We have.
Capacitors?
Okay, here's an odd thing. Oh, this goes in that box too. Okay, Kurt found this box kicking about. They're brand new capacitors. Now, I think some of these were used in Spy Hunters. 22,000 microfarad. There's a stack of them. There's 25 total. This is a 55,000 microfarad. Now, these are new. There's another 55 with a different mounting. I think Tron used these. Bally Midway stuff. This was like a lot of Bally Midway. 24,000. There's 25 of them. These are 11,000 with the screw tops. So it's a nice assortment. This is a 1200, but it's a 200 volt. This is a high voltage one. So anyway, Gottlieb Fanatic has bid on this. He's got the high bid. This is a 50,000. I think that was Spy Hunter, I think. I just don't remember. Anyway, we are not going to use them. Oh, 100,000 Spy Hunter. That's the Spy Hunter one. So anyway, Big Bob has put it in an offer. Another 22,000. Another 100,000. There's looks like there's 300,000s in here. 24,000. So anyway, Big Bob has the high bid, 25 capacitors for $70. That's like $3 each. Gottlieb has made it $3 each. We will obviously ship these UPS because of the weight. Big Bob is now jumped in at 80.
And they are heavy.
Yes, yeah, it's got some weight. It's got some weight to it. Well, not necessarily. Depends on where Big Bob lives because he is the winner so far. He's got his drink of water. Big Bob, thank you very much. And my mug.
Look at that.
You can still order these mugs.
No charge for the mug.
No charge at all. You can order the mugs on Zazzle.com. Do a search for TNT Amusements. Yeah, why not?
I'd rather ride 600
Terry,
miles.
we are up to 34, and then we have 2 left. How many didn't sell, by the way?
We still have number 11.
We have 11, and didn't we have another one too? The caveman.
Cheers.
So what we're going to do before we're going to do this next, okay? We're going to do this next.
Space Ace.
This is Space Ace, and then instead of doing 35, we're going to do the 2 things that didn't sell, or 3 things. All right, I put this on the shelf myself. I've had it. I knew I had it. We tested it. It was working on May of 2013. I tested it in my last Space Ace Laserdisc game. So I know the board set worked. It worked back then. I don't think that's a high reserve. These have been selling for 300.
No, not at all. Actually.
But New Thing 34 has put in an offer. Now, here's the advantage of putting in an offer now. If you bid 60, you'll be entered in the contest because you're running out of time to put a bid in if you want to be in the contest. Jeffrey bumped it up to 70. So, but we already knew he was in there. New Thing is at 75. I don't think it's going to reach 150, do
Not
you?
looking like it.
A very rare board set, Space Ace, that works. Cuda Sales has jumped in. Jeff has jumped
Got to
up.
100.
It has hit 100, but it has not hit the reserve. It looks like it is stalling at 100, young man. I don't even think...
Tim just offered us $5,565.
Tim, that was very kind of you.
I think he's got
Girls, boys, I think 55, 65 could be a mistake. I would like to get that money. I mean, It would be nice. We're going to erase the 1. So we're back to 100. Now, Tim, you could certainly bid some more. Mr. Cross, a new bidder, 120. I don't think it's going to hit 150.
15 seconds.
That means I'm going to put this back on new.
125.
This is going to go on eBay for 350.
350.
350.
140.
Yeah, Letty said we could have generated a nice spark of those capacitors if we put them all in parallel. Lenny, I'm going to let you do that.
5 seconds. Are
this
we
is
get
it.
To 150?
It is not hitting it.
Oh. Oh well, we tried.
She started it over without even being asked. I was happy. Oh, Jeff has put in a bid at 150. Now Jeff knows he's going to make money on this because he's going to sell it and get 300. God bless you, Jeff. You do it and you show all these people that are not bidding on this. You got it, baby. It is yours, sir.
Make some money, come back and buy more junk.
Yes, we're going to have more of this garbage. Oh, Terry, we're going to go back to item 11,
Number 11.
the basketball. We're going to try because somebody said they bid on the wrong thing. This is number 11. It's a Bronze Age basketball by Atari. Okay, we have a reserve of 20. Now, here's the deal. It's clean as a whistle. Crystal is there intact. She's soldered to the board, and she's standing up. She's ready to go. All the socketed chips are missing. Now, the basketball either took 4 ROMs or 12 or 16, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, or 15 proms. You could use either one. And then these 2 ROMs here are missing. That's the other one then. So it runs in either way. I'm going to guess the board doesn't run, but nobody has taken any socketed chips out. So all the boards are there. We have $30 from Tom D. It's a Bronze Age, a certified Bronze Age black and white game from Atari without a burned edge connector.
Wow.
Usually the edge connectors burn up on these. That's never a good thing.
No, never. But it's nice to see that one's clean.
CUDA sales has jumped it up to $35. So far, so good. Is anybody willing to put 40 in, or do we have an end?
40.
Yeah. Oh, the premiere's tomorrow at 9, Ryan. So we have 40 from Tim. Yes, tomorrow night is our Godzilla Limited premiere at 9 o'clock. I had some copyright problems with this. The music of Blue Oyster Cult is in the game, and that immediately sets off the copyrights. So I had to re-edit the video.
Tim Hoffman.
I had to. Tim, you're the proud owner. Thank you, sir.
Congrats, Tim.
Timmy, you bought it. Terry, the caveman board. Caveman board set is that cage. We have a certified working 100%. I tested it in a caveman. The lowest price, we will not sell these for a penny less. $600. I am the only one in the frigging world that has this for sale.
Tax and free.
Does anybody want to give me? No, they don't.
No,
They
no
are
one's
done.
interested. Wow.
Maybe we can make
Should I lower the price to $650?
I think it's a fine idea.
Done. We're done. We're not doing that. That's going on eBay again. I sold the last one for $700 on eBay. That's right. And my beer. Now, we are. What else is not sold?
That's it. That's everything. We are up to the pot.
We sold
belly.
everything but the pot belly sold. Now, here's some history. It was made in the 50s. You can set the. It keeps perfect time. There's a button to turn off the light, but there's another unique switch in it. There's a switch in the back, so you can actually stop the animation, but the clock continues to run. So you could turn off the clock and the light, and you're out. Now I wanted you to look at the top. See up here? Because there's actually, you can see flames burning a little. You watch when I turn, look in the eye here. Zoom in, Terry. So if I turn off the light, Now you'll have to hit the focus button. Thank you. So, good.
Don't let him push you around.
Well, you get a little bit of,
You
yeah.
can just see it.
But it is in there, and I didn't design it. United did. I did find out they manufactured it for 10 years. I have no idea when this particular one was made. But it does have on the back an access panel to the light bulb. I put a brand new bulb in it. I think it's an LED, actually. I don't remember now. I've had this in the kitchen, and there's an access panel to the clock. It is quiet. It's whisper quiet. Okay? Whisper quiet. Okay, it is running.
Peanut Gallery allowed to ask a question?
Yes, go ahead.
Why would you sell such a gorgeous little thing that you've had in the kitchen forever?
Because I have so many other ones to
Oh.
sell. I'm loaded with clocks and motion lamps. It is. And Mr. Cross has offered us 60, which is way below the current price they sell for. But Mr. Cross will get it for 60 if in 15 seconds
No one else.
nobody else bids. The real question, and we got 136 still watching, because they're all waiting for the prize. Peanut gets a prize. Mr. Cross, you are the winner, it looks like.
Congratulations.
Yep, you got it. Thank you, sir.
Neat little thing you're gonna be happy with.
It's a very wonderful clock. Now, at one point, maybe in my life, I will sell my special universal greatness, a gift from my Tony. You've seen Tony here many times. He's helped us out. There, you can see it a little better there. Isn't that nice? He showed up, and it came in this beautiful case, this silk-lined box. And then he brought all this food. He brought chocolates and pretzels. He likes me. We spent all day here yesterday, and you'll see him in some edited episodes coming up. You will see him. We can't see the top. You can't. Here, move over a little so we can see about
You're
it.
like a disembodied.
Well, yes, you do. I mean, you're part of the fun.
Is the sale looks like it's
Not
The
going
sale is now here. We're up to the last item of the night. If you haven't made a bid, you can put it in. You're not going to pay a cent, but you see, if you haven't made a bid now, once you're in the computer, your one name is in here, and Terry is actually setting it up. You'll see it in a minute. Here's the deal: you're going to win a hat, a black or red hat. You are going to win an X-Pin cozy for your soda or your beer or soda, a brand new Fishtails keychain. The cover is still on the back and front. You're going to get, yes, it is, that they pop them out, but they make a nice thing. I'm going to sign a new card in Chrome.
Wow.
And I'll make it out to you. You're also going to get, this is very nice. It's a pin from the Australian Pinball Museum. He said I was allowed to give this away. So you could all go to the Australian Pinball Museum. So and last, most important, and everybody says this is great. I am not a hot sauce man, but Billy Mitchell made me a case of these. As a matter of fact, he's made me another case. I made him a deal. I swapped a case of these for a Pac-Man logic board.
Wow.
That's reconditioned with all new capacitors. So I have another case of these coming. So I can offer this too. We will ship them free if you haven't bid on anything. Now, Terry is going to put up on the screen in a moment everybody that bid tonight. Now, here's the deal before she does that. If you won something, you don't have to be present to win.
Yes.
So if you won something in our
You have a
show,
winning bid.
if you have a winning bid, you don't have to tell us you're here or call us. A. B.
It looks like it's ended.
Well, no, it hasn't. That's just the bidding.
I see.
Okay, it's a way to add extra people,
I see.
but the computer only keeps one name. Number two, you can't win if you won last time. So Arthur OK cannot win if he comes up on the screen.
No.
However, did you make a bid tonight?
Nope.
Oh, so
I
he's
just sat here.
he did make a bid, so he just sat. Okay, so Terry, flip the screen over so everybody can see. Now, we're going to let this run because even though it's only on the screen for 1/20th of a second, your computer in your head, your brain, sees it and remembers it. Isn't it amazing? These are flying by. Okay, these are flying by. And all of you have now seen your name. See, I see, I can't even begin to mention them. So these are all the people that bid tonight or put a bid in, even though they weren't going to win anything. And then Terry pushes another button on the console, and the computer stops itself when it feels like it. Who is the winner? But you have to be present to win if you didn't win. Gottlieb Fanatic won something, didn't he? Gottlieb Fanatic won all the capacitors.
Yes, he had a winning bid.
Yes.
He did?
I believe he had a winning bid.
Can you look real quick?
Sure.
Gottlieb Fanatic is the winner. She's just going to confirm. Don't leave yet, because if Gottlieb Fanatic didn't win, he has to click. So we're waiting for Gottlieb. It's okay. I always win when I. That was very nice, Star Guy, to say that. That was very nice.
I understood that this would be a broken 4-ton air conditioning unit.
No.
She gave away some cool stuff.
He didn't get
I
him.
know.
Nope.
No, Gottlieb.
He didn't win?
He didn't win.
Really?
To be on there, right?
Yeah, Gottlieb.
Fanatic.
He didn't win the capac. Who won the
I thought
capacitors?
he had a winning bid, no?
What number was that?
32.
You remember that?
Am I right?
Oh, wait, hold on.
You don't leave yet, folks.
The suspense.
We still have 126. We lost 10 or 12. Oh. Terry is looking.
I'm blaming Scott for this one.
We've had
I'm
some-
blaming the delay on
Somebody
Scott.
could have outbid Gottlieb
It's
Fanatic.
possible.
I thought it was the capacitors.
No. 32?
Yeah.
Control panels.
33 then must have been the capacitors.
Big Bob.
33, yeah. 33.
Oh, it wasn't Gottlieb Fanatic. Uh-oh. Gottlieb did not win, and he's not here. He left us.
Uh-oh.
So start the counter again.
Failure.
Oh.
Oh.
He's going to be not happy with
Here
his
we go.
results.
Okay, Terry's going to shift him over to the telescreen.
Oh, doop, doop.
You have to. There we are. Now they're shifted. Okay. Here we go. Big Bob, yes. Big Bob, you sniped him at the last second. So we did confirm that. I thought it was Gottlieb. But
I thought so too.
anyway, obviously now, if he happens to come on and he comes up again.
Michael says I'm
Yep.
here.
Michael O'Kane says I'm here.
Is that Gottlieb Fanatic?
I don't know. Let's check. Let me.
Hold on.
Oh, major failure.
Up,
Oh, what are you doing?
up, and
Oh.
I'm not
What?
driving.
Okay, wait a minute. Michael, can you see the YouTube name is different. She's going to check now. Michael, wait just a second.
It's him.
Michael, you win.
Yay!
Oh,
You win. Listen, everybody was excited. I'll tell you what. Michael, you win. But listen, I'm going to do it one more time.
What?
One more time.
Are you out of your mind?
No, I want to do it again, and they're only going to get my card, and I'm going to give away my card, another bottle of this, and I don't know.
you could give him some masking tape. Who needs tape out there?
I don't even have a signed Todd.
I don't know. Wait a minute. I see something here.
A bottle of contact cleaner? No, you can't ship that.
You could.
Well,
No. I promised I'd give this away at a regular. And
You got any used Kleenex?
you're
What
telling
about
me
the
with all
Dum
this
Dum?
stuff here, you don't have anything to give away?
Look at the Dum Dum. Look, everybody likes
well,
Dum
he's not
Dums.
going to like it. Yeah, Dum Dum is okay. I could give him Kurt's glasses.
You give him cartridge
What?
glasses too.
I could use some caps.
Caps.
Used jorts.
Uh,
No.
Signed hat.
assigned another hat.
Caveman board.
Which one?
Caveman.
The caveman board set. You know that would be a good winner.
That would be a great winner. The Pac-Man shirt.
Let me see.
Applebee's doggy bag.
I'll tell you what.
This is good.
I'll give away another hat. Your choice. Another hat, black or red. Okay, Terry, shift it over, and we're going to do another winner. Obviously, Gottlieb can't win, and Arthur cannot win either. So here it goes. Who will be the winner?
The suspense is killing
Vandersnatch. Are you here? Did Vandersnatch win earlier?
No.
Stringer Films.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you
Stringer,
very
for
much.
the
We had an
$2.
entertaining evening. Straight. Yeah, she's going to find out. I don't think I saw
I don't recall.
Vandersnatch.
No, I don't recall Vandersnatch.
And I don't know
But
what
I was
his
wrong the
name
first time,
is.
so.
Not used hot sauce.
No.
Vandersnatch, are you here, Vander? Can you find out Vander's real name?
You're milking this now.
It's not Vandersnatch? Oh, I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you.
I can't remember. I knew at one point.
Scott.
It's Scott.
Well, that narrows it down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Biff, it's Biff. Biff, you're the winner. Yes, Biff.
Congrats,
So you
Biff.
won the
The hot sauce.
the hot sauce, a hat, and a card.
Yeah.
And a card.
And a dum-dum.
Good. And well, yeah, we could throw the dum dum in it. Good. So we have two winners.
Tape too?
Two winners.
No, we need the tape. No.
Folks.
We need the tape.
Terry, can you put the slide up for the next show? Folks, we have another show coming up in 2 weeks.
I thought there was a premiere tomorrow.
Okay. Well, no, this is the next best offer sale.
Also.
Here's the next best offer sale. I wanted to actually take a picture of everybody here, but we ran into camera troubles. But we're going to take a picture with everybody here after the show. So this is a slide just for tonight, and we're going to take a regular picture with everybody that helped out. So please come. Join us in 2 weeks on a Sunday, okay? Now, tomorrow night at 9 p.m., we have a 35-minute episode of opening the Godzilla.
Yep.
Now, the real question is, will that machine actually work when we first turn it on? We had some surprises on it. So we're going to show you all how the game is built. We're going to lift it up. The playfield is as heavy as hell.
Yeah, I believe that.
My God. So we're going to show you everything about the game, and you will witness at the end of the Godzilla video tomorrow night the total destruction of
What?
TNT Amusements
What?
by Godzilla himself.
Oh.
He crushes us to death.
Huh.
That is at the end of tomorrow night's telecast.
Can't-
9 o'clock, it's 35 minutes long. It's a premiere. You can chat along. I have to tell you, we lost the chat on the Friday night premiere, not the Saturday, the Friday night, because of the stupid Godzilla copyright of the Blue Oyster Cult. It wasn't Stern's issue, the 20-second loop, and bang.
I'm blaming Blue Oyster.
So,
They're still making royalties, those guys. They need the money.
well, they do, and we lost the chat. Oh, it was such a great chat. That's why I have to be so careful, because I don't want to lose the chat. We won't lose it tonight either, because we're not doing anything. Thanks for joining. We're down to 123 people. We got 2 winners tonight.
Beautiful.
Chris is here. Arthur, okay, we have a
Arthur,
few
yep.
people. Thank you.
Thank you,
All
Arthur.
for the God, you donated all
to
this
hear
stuff.
you're
Thank
doing
you so
well.
much for everything. We are done. Terry is going to hit the music. Good night, all.
Thanks, everyone.